Test. Welcome to the broadcast.
Welcome in if you're just joining us to the Rhea County Golden Eagles versus the McMinn County Cherokees. We've had a bit of audio problems, but we think we've resolved that. At any rate, the kickoff fielded by McMinn County. No gain on 1st and 10, sets up 2nd and 10. McMinn County out of the shotgun now, man in motion. They're going to throw. He's flushed to his right. And stepping up to make the hit, number 16, Dustin Shelfer.
Good hit there by Shelfer, Jace. That was Will Harris on the carry for McMinn. Going to bring up 3rd and about 4 for the Cherokees. We'll call it 3. The PA address is going to give him 2, but he's probably a homer.
No doubt, Cam, no doubt. McMinn County now with trips left, open. No tight end in this set. And the give will go up the middle, but he is met almost immediately. And Cam, he's going to be short. He's going to be short by about a full yard, even with a generous spot by the referee on that.
Jalen Hunt, and now it will be decision time early for the Cherokees.
I think the referee spotted that ball off the second roll from the running back.
That must be one of those new rules I'm unfamiliar with, Jace.
Test.
I would say in under 7 minutes, I have had 3 pieces of pizza and 2 chicken tenders. Feeling good.
Feeling very good, Cam. No air conditioning in the box tonight, but the McMinn County hosts here have done a fantastic job, been incredibly welcoming, much more so than those Cleveland Cowards, wouldn't you say?
I could not agree more. No, it is a nice setup here in McMinn. A beautiful night, Jace, once again for some high school footballs. We're going to measure after the second roll.
That's right.
And it's going to be 1 roll short. And 4th down here for McMinn.
That's right, going to be 4th and about a foot. And Cam, I don't see the punter out there.
No, I don't believe we're going to see it, Jace. I believe we're going to see some sort of sneak. They're going to try to take a page out of Rhea County's book here and try to pick up this yard. Although they will do it a little differently than we are. They're going to run out of the shotgun here.
Cam, you know there's nothing more that triggers me than when in a short yardage situation an offense goes into the shotgun rather than just lining up under center and plowing forward. At this point, on a moral level, McMinn County does not deserve this first down.
Sure.
Just for coming out in the shotgun.
I would maybe credit it to lack of self-belief in your offensive line, but yes, a moral issue nonetheless.
And the first down is picked up. Jalen Hunt on the carry.
Well, unfortunately, they're going to get a first down, and Rhea County is going to have a player slow to get up. That is Destin Shelfer. Shelfer definitely favoring his left ankle there. I don't know how he's going to be able to play.
Shelfer there assisted on the tackle with Chandler Kaler.
And unfortunately, he is going to go down now, Jason.
Yeah.
He's going to need some attention.
And you hope that Shelfer's okay.
Hey, Brian, let's try channel 2, please.
I was going to mention he might get some attention in the Rhea Medical Center tent, but I don't know if it was able to travel with us tonight. Some tight quarters on the visiting sidelines. However, I would like to pump up one of our sponsors. The Rhea Medical Center actually had a lunch today with Dr. Payne and Caitlin Reed up in Spring City. They run the Rhea Medical Center Physicians Group up there. Part of my job is to go and provide lunch with doctors and have an educational conversation of sorts. And so it was good to get to meet with some local providers, and they do a fantastic job. So if you're looking for a primary care, go see them. They're up there in that same shopping center area beside, what do they call that, Rocky Top, I believe. I'm not originally from Spring City, but close to Rocky Top there and just down the street from the Howard Johnson and Winstead's Grill and all of that. But fantastic setup there and some great doctors who are do a great job. So Rhea Medical Center hires the best.
That's right. And by coincidence, I also had lunch today with an employee of Rhea Medical Center, the director of pharmacy, Ryan Smith, of course, friend of the broadcast as well, Ryan Smith, former Rhea County Golden Eagle. Always good to break bread with those guys.
Or chips and salsa.
Brian, go to channel 6, please.
All right, and Shelfer is still down. He's having his left leg looked at. Looked like right at the knee or so.
And he definitely winced and recoiled in some pain there as one of the trainers was grabbing at his shin and lower ankle area.
You knew it was bad when he tried to stay in and ultimately just had to sort of crumple to the ground, unfortunately. And, he had to be in a lot of pain. He's a tough kid. Tough kid. For him not to be able to stay in the play has to be something pretty significant.
He's got a small posse tending to him there. So, Jace, we're going to keep an eye on Shelford, but in the meantime, we're going to send it to a quick commercial break to give our sponsors some attention. We'll be back in just a moment.
It's overwhelming sometimes that you have someone that if something happens, they watch your back. It's one of the things that I like. It's personal to me to knowing that if I can come in and rely on my team to help me out if I don't know anything, or that or vice versa if they feel the same way. So it's a humbling experience. I get overwhelmed too when I stop at the galleries or I see Lazy Boy on TV, and we know that it's a big product, and we say, man, you know what, I built that. When you come in, instead of, they don't want you to start on the bottom, you're going to start right at the top, and you're going to start right with that team, and that team is going to be there for your support and for your fall. So it's one of those things that I'm very proud to say that if I had a friend that come in and say, hey, you know what, Lazy Boy is good. The money's good and the people are good, and they're willing to wait until you can get up to that level. You have a backup. You have a team that will carry you until you're ready to be out on your own out there.
If you're interested in joining our award-winning team, stop by our Lazy Boy office to submit an application or give us a call at 775-3900. As part of Rhea Medical Center, Professional Therapy Services of Rhea County shares the same commitment to excellence as Rhea County Athletics. Allow our professional staff to get you back in the game.
Providing physical therapy for Rhea Medical Center. The right care right here in Rhea County.
Our staff at Professional Therapy supports Rhea County Athletics.
Go Eagles! Woo! Get back in the game!
You don't find people like we have here anywhere else. They're hardworking, loyal, engaged, supportive. Just look at how pumped the whole town gets on Friday nights in the fall. And I'm really proud to be a part of that. So for me, it was never a question of where am I going to practice. I want to be in my hometown, serving the best people around. I'm Mackenzie Bowling, and I look forward to helping you find your smile.
Senior year of high school, I tore my ACL, and the team at Professional Therapy got me back to running at a competitive level.
As part of Rhea Medical Center, Professional Therapy Services of Rhea County shares the same commitment to excellence as Rhea County Athletics.
Let Professional Therapy get you back in the game.
Hi, I'm Marcy Thurman with Market Street Hair in Dayton. For over a decade, we've been honored to serve this community with a cut-above experience.
At Market Street Hair, you can expect a fun atmosphere with very reasonable prices. We specialize in the latest cuts and use the best color available. We're conveniently located at 1599 Market Street in Dayton. Make your appointment today. Give us a call at 775-4849.
Go Eagles!
So the crowd of the Southland Band now is concluding its pregame performance here on Shields Watkins Field. And now the Tennessee Volunteers are massing in the North Tunnel. There's emotion and passion, you can tell it. The tee opens, and now the emotion and passion of the fans comes to the forefront as the Tennessee Volunteers come running through the tee.
Farm Bureau Insurance is proud to be the official insurance of the Vols.
And it's football time in Tennessee.
And on behalf of all of us at Farm Bureau Insurance, go Eagles.
The safety and well-being of Ray County citizens are the top priority of Sheriff Mike Neal and the Ray County Sheriff's Department. With programs such as the Senior Citizens Awareness Network, the highly trained volunteers of Ray County Homeland Security, and the DARE program that works to keep our kids off drugs, Sheriff Mike Neal is looking out for you. On behalf of the Ray County Sheriff's Department, Sheriff Mike Neal asks you to drive safely to and from football games, and as always, go Eagles!
My name is Leslie Travis, and I want you to know that the Tennessee Adult Education Program is here to help you earn your high school equivalency diploma. And the best part is that it's free. We have day and evening classes, and when you're ready for the test, we'll even pay for it. So tell me, why do you want to earn your high school equivalency diploma?
Make my great-grandma proud.
To open up new opportunities for me.
To accomplish my goal in life.
And we are back after number 16, Dustin Shelfer, has been carted off the field with an apparent leg injury. We will have an update for you when one is available, but we certainly hope that Dustin is okay.
Yeah, he did get up immediately after the action of the play and hobbled around, and it looked like he was going to try to tough it out, but then he was unable to, unfortunately, and did go to the turf and got some medical attention, and eventually it was decided that he needed to be carted off. So definitely we'll try to keep you updated on him. We wish him all the best, and hopefully nothing too bad there, but it did not look great.
No, you never want to see the stretcher come off and someone cart it off, that's for sure. McMinn County will take back over 1st and 10 now from near midfield, their own 46-yard line. Will Harris in at quarterback. Out of the gun, the give is up the middle, and Ray County is there, led by number 57, Peyton Duggar.
That was Jalen Sharp there on the carry.
All right, that's going to bring up 2nd and 10 for McMinn now. McMinn running a wide open quads offense. 4 receiver set with a lone tailback. Here they are once again in trips left open. Harris takes the snap. He's going to give up the middle once again, and holy cow, a host of Eagles. Duggar, Kaler, and number 62, Connor Bishop, are all there immediately. My goodness, Jalen Sharp, the running back, didn't even stand a chance.
They just absolutely swarmed him. A huge defensive stand there for the Golden Eagles.
Of course, that brings up 3rd and a long 9. Once again, trips left open. Will Harris takes the snap, and he gives up the middle once again to Jalen Sharp.
Sharp going to get just across midfield there, Jace. It's going to bring up about 4th and 5 here for the Cherokees.
And this time the punt unit will come out.
Aubrey Smith going to drop back deep to receive the punt. And I think Elmer has stolen my water again.
Good snap and a good kick. Aubrey Smith waves for the fair catch, and he fields it at the 20. Good catch by Aubrey Smith on the run, where Ray County will take over 1st and 10. The score tied at 0 so far. We'll take a break right after this.
From the doctors and staff at Eyes on Main, we welcome you to our new location on Market Street, where we proudly support Ray County Golden Eagle football.
Go Eagles!
All right, and we are back. Zach Permanent under center. He's going to give up the middle to Chandler Kaler, who's going to push ahead, pick up close to 3 or 4 yards. Excuse me, that's Bradley Goodwin on the carry, it looked like. Going to set up about 2nd and about 6 or so. Good pickup on 1st down by Goodwin.
Solid start for the Golden Eagles here. Running that triple eagle offense, as we've affectionately deemed it.
Ray County with a rare 2 wide receiver set now. And the give once again goes up the middle, pushing the pile is our fullback. That is Bradley Goodwin once again. He's going to be close to a first down. I think it's close enough to require an official measurement. Actually, no, they're just going to go ahead and give him the first down.
Must be Lazy Boy fans, Jace, because that is a Ray County Lazy Boy first down.
Two carries, 2 positive gains so far. You got to like what you've seen out of the Ray County offense early. Great push from the offensive line. All right, Pemberton once
Good one's
again.
yep.
Giving up the middle. That's going to be blown dead. Looked like some movement early.
And unfortunately is going to be against the Golden Eagles. A false start there. We'll back them up 5.
It's going to set up first and 15 from around our own 25 or so. Pemberton sending in plays with a wide receiver just like he used to do back in the day. That was about the extent of my usefulness on the field, Cam. I was really just an errand boy sending in the plays. Don't get a whole lot of throws your way as a wide receiver in this offense. Pemberton taking the snap. Oh, he's going to reverse field, take off to his left. It looked like there may have been something at first, but credit the McMinn County defense right there. That was number 21, Parker Manny, who ran it down. A well-designed play, but once again, credit to McMinn County. They sniffed that one out.
It was actually, I believe, number 9, Garrett Plemons on the tackle. Jace, a correction there, cousin of Jesse Plemons. Is it Friday Night Lights, or is that from?
That is correct.
Yeah, absolutely.
As well as
and Breaking
Night.
Bad, right? Yeah.
All right, Ray County now with 2nd and long. Once again, 2nd and 15 after the no gain on the Pemberton carry. All right, number 23, Jackson Langley in motion, takes the sweep. Goes right off of the pitch. He's going to have a good gain, about 7 or 8 or so. Going to set up a manageable 3rd down.
Going to be about 3rd and 7 now for the Golden Eagles.
Pemberton again under center. We got 2 wide receivers split out wide.
Dylan Reed closest to the camera here.
Langley in motion, but the give goes up the middle and stuffed after a modest gain is the Ray County fullback. That once again is Chandler Kaler. It's going to bring up 4th down and about 4 or 5 yards to go. And that'll send in the Ray County punt team. Cam, we talk about it all the time, but the keys for Ray County in almost any given game, there's about 4 or so that we have to focus on. One is minimizing penalties, which is pretty obvious in any game of football. But for Ray County's offense especially, because anytime you have a penalty, you scoot us back, having a negative yardage play, it makes it hard for our offense, which is, a beautiful punt there, by the way, by Chandler Kaler. And a very good return by McMinn County. There are no flags down, and the return man is finally brought down on the other side, the 45-yard line. And McMinn County will have excellent field position taken over.
It was a beautiful spiraling punt by Kaler, and I don't know if he necessarily outkicked his coverage or if he just got loose, but a huge return there for the Cherokees has them in excellent field position.
Cam, if anyone knows about outkicking their coverage, it's you. I have met Taylor, your lovely girlfriend, and my goodness, you know it when you see it.
I know. She's at Bible study right now, of course, obviously.
Of course.
So she's not able to tune in. She's tuning into the Lord right now.
What a catch.
Wow.
I don't know how you do it, Cam.
Wow.
Anyway, back to those 4 keys of the game. Yeah. 1, minimizing penalties. Ray County can't afford to play behind the sticks. We have a grinded-out offense. Can't afford negative plays. 2, hold on to the football. We can't afford to fumble. We're not at much of a risk of throwing interceptions, but we have to. Oh, that's a clear block in the back.
And it is
the flag is out.
Let him score. Let him score.
Let him have it.
Let him have it. Now go ahead, celebrate.
Don't waste your time.
But hey,
in addition to the penalty flag on the play, Bo Garmany is slow to get up. Looks like he might be okay, but nonetheless, he's a little shaken.
Certainly, that was a good run by McMinn.
Well, Elmer, I'm going to disagree because the only way he was able to run is because of blocking the back. So.
Well, sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
He had a few moves. He had a few moves after the fact.
I'm a pretty good golfer if you let me start the hole on the putting green.
That's going to back McMinn County up, where it'll bring up once again another first down. The call is the block in the back.
It was definitely scary to see Bo Garmany there. It's almost like a Bermuda Triangle forming. It's a very similar spot where we just saw Shelfer unfortunately injured. And I don't know if there's a soft spot on the field there or what. But
you're exactly right. That is a 15-yard penalty. That's going to bring up.
Yeah, that's a spot foul, I believe. No, okay. Apologize.
That's all right. Block in the back, 15 yards. 1st and 25 now for McMinn County. They send a man in motion, and the give once again is going to go up the middle. And he is met immediately.
It's Ezra Markle on the carry. Not much doing there.
You know, when McMinn County doesn't block in the back, we've been pretty good on run defense.
I would agree, Jace. We've actually backed him up another yard here. Ray County fans traveling well, as always, here, filling up that visitor sideline. And we'll try to get a shot here in a little bit over at our fan section, and then also we'll give you a shot of the McMinn County softball field where Jason and I will be having a home run derby during halftime.
Cam, if I'm McMinn County, I try to throw one up long here. Well, they're going to keep it short. Oh, and it's through the hands of the wide receiver and could have been picked. That was number 21, Dalton Hampton, who was there immediately on the play.
I agree, Jason. He seemed to have been so focused on wanting to get the hit and get the tackle, which there's nothing wrong with that. Glad his head was up, but maybe he just kind of lost sight of the ball there because it looked from our angle he had a chance to maybe make a play.
Yeah, this is worth a second look.
You absolutely.
Right through the hands and right through Dalton's hands.
He heard footsteps, and he got gator arms, as they say. That's going to bring up, like I said, 3rd and very long. And again, if I'm McMinn, I just try to throw one deep, maybe get a pass interference. Almost picking that off on a busted screenplay was Chandler Kaler charging in, and he almost got that, and he would have absolutely housed it.
That's certainly worth another look, too.
I don't know. Can you call offensive pass interference on this? Because that guy definitely prevented – I mean, he ended up making a play to prevent Chandler from making the interception.
Let's look at the replay.
It was close timing.
Yeah, he did. Overthrew the running back, and Kaler almost came in and made that pick. That's going to bring on McMinn County's punt team once again. Aubrey Smith back deep. A high snap, but it is corralled by the punter, who gets away a half-decent. Actually shanked it a good bit. Ray County's going to take over with good field position on this one.
You know, Aubrey's going to let that go, but just to mention Aubrey, I can think of a no better time to announce this week's Academic Player of the Week. Aubrey Smith.
A 4.58 GPA. My goodness.
Yeah, he's focusing on engineering. He was the 2017 Region 4-5A Defensive Back of the Year last year. And it's not only in the classroom and on the field where his hard work comes in. I talked to his mother. She said he's always looking to pick up extra jobs, with pressure washing, whatever he can do. So he has a
solid work ethic.
Very credible work ethic, and it shows. It shows.
Right. Ray County taking over once again. We've got Pemberton under center. It looks like a timeout's going to be taken by Ray County, which means that we will also take a timeout. We'll be right back after this.
In today's media-saturated culture, teens need to know that every decision matters, on and off the field. The Edge strives to provide students with the education, direction, and guidance they need for a life of excellence. Offering Healthy Choices education for middle and high school, we believe that every child can succeed. We have resources for parents too. For more information, contact Tiffany Soyster at 775-0019.
You don't find people like we have here anywhere else. They're hardworking, loyal, engaged, supportive. Just look at how pumped the whole town gets on Friday nights in the fall. And I'm really proud to be a part of that. So for me, it was never a question of where am I going to practice. I want to be in my hometown, serving the best people around. I'm Mackenzie Bowling, and I look forward to helping you find your smile.
All right, and we are back. Jackson Langley in motion, but Pemberton's going to go play action, drop back to pass. Now he's flushed to his left. He's going to step up, fake the throw. He's going to pick up a positive yardage, gain of about 6 yards on that play. Good job by Pemberton recognizing that something might not have been there and just getting what you can.
Let's run this one back. He actually had Aaron Worthington down the middle open. I don't know if he didn't see him, but if he would have let it go right there, he had him.
He had him.
He had him for
Good
just
eye,
a
Cam.
second.
He had the lane, but the Wilds were closing in on him very tightly in that pocket.
Good eye, Cam, on that route. Nonetheless, a positive gain. Ray County will take it.
You know, Jason, I have a good eye, but if you don't, go check out our friends Eyes on Main. Dr. Schaefer's and crew will definitely take care of you down there, Eyes on Main, located right behind another one of our sponsors, Richland Creek Dental.
That's right.
Dr. Bowling, he'll help you find your smile.
Great people. Aubrey Smith now in motion. Pemberton pulls it. He's going to try to get something, but it looks like he's going to lose a yard on that option play.
And we're up against a tough team here, guys.
It is a stalemate thus far as the first quarter continues to wind down. Scoreless through our first 9 minutes of competition here in McMinn County.
And Cam, this is twice now that Ray County's been forced with at least 3rd and 6 or so. I'm curious to see what we draw up. We're an offense that's not exactly always designed for 3rd and long.
Not a lot of insurance there. Speaking of insurance, Jace, go check out our buddy LeBron Purser. He's also the voiceover talent for several of our ads here at Ray Review.
That's
LeBron
right.
does a fantastic job.
Pemberton rolls right. He's got Jackson Langley in the flat who makes the catch. He's going to have plenty for the first down. That's going to be a Ray County lazy boy first down on the throw out into the flat. Pemberton absolutely delivered a strike.
A beautiful pass there by Pemberton.
And that was a pass to Jackson Langley. We've heard his name quite a bit this year. Good-looking junior athlete. Langley he's been contributing a lot this season.
It's a big 3rd down pickup for Ray County, keeping those sticks moving. Langley once again in motion. The give's going to be on a counter to Aubrey Smith around the left end, and he cannot shake.
There is a flag also on the play. We are going to wait to see what that was. It was thrown near sideline here right as the snap was going off.
And, Cam, that's just going to be a sideline warning to
Yes.
McMinn County right now.
Yes, the head official tells McMinn to back it up. Getting a little too excited out here.
Fun fact, a lot of college, really most colleges, employ what they even call a get-back coach. It's usually just a graduate assistant who patrols and roams the sideline of your own team, declaring that anyone not at least 3 yards back off the sideline, get back. McMinn County failing to address that position. No yardage lost off the warning. Now it's Pemberton rolling right. He looked to pitch, but it wasn't there. The pitch was taken away, and he is dropped for a loss in the backfield.
I was very proud of Zach, though, to be self-disciplined there. We saw him make that mistake last week at home where he did end up deciding to go ahead and pitch. It ended up being a turnover. So good to see Zach just go ahead and tuck that one and cut his losses.
Mm-hmm. Once again, going to bring up 3rd down and long. Ray County able to convert on its last 3rd down.
Absolutely beautiful night here in Athens for football. A little muggy.
It is no doubt a slight sauna in the press box. I am sweating profusely.
Langley in motion. Pemberton goes play action. He steps up in the pocket. He's going to try to run for it. He's going to pick up a few yards, but it's not going to be enough for the first down. That's going to bring up 4th and about 8 or 9 or so off the scramble up the middle by Pemberton. And it looks like he just had penetration up the middle once again, not able to sit back in the pocket cleanly and look for his receivers. And Ray County will bring out the punt team once more.
So you're looking at a very good, disciplined, big-body defensive line here from McMinn County.
This has the early makings of a low-scoring, defense-heavy contest.
And Kaler once more on the punt. This one end over end. It will be fielded at about the 8. And he is brought down almost immediately, McMinn County is. Just inside the 12-yard line where McMinn County will take over 1st and 10. Once again, we are scoreless as we near the end of the first quarter.
Yeah,
we'll take a break right after this.
On that play, I
You wanna
believe
mention
Aubrey.
it, or no?
Yeah, there was a flag that we're gonna hang here just for a second. There was a flag that came in. It looked like a little bit of extracurricular activity.
That is a dead ball personal foul on McMinn County. I believe that will be half the distance to the goal, and it will remain McMinn County's ball, where they will take over 1st and 10 right after this.
Hello, my name is Keith Butt, and I'm the youth pastor at New Union Baptist Church. We are a church that is for Rhea County, and that includes our students from Dayton and the surrounding communities. Our goal is to bring our students one step closer to Jesus so that they look more and more like Him. If you are a teenager, we would love to see you on Wednesday nights at 6:30, and we would like to invite all of you.
All right, McMinn County 1st and 10. They run up the middle and picking up maybe 4.
You were just looking at an ad from one of our very favorite sponsors, great church family at New Union Baptist Church.
That's right. That is right. Elmer, I'm actually teaching Sunday school, filling in for Dr. Paul Bowling this Sunday. Come join me.
I heard he's a pretty good guy.
He's fantastic.
Any relation to Dr. Mackenzie Bowling?
Why, yes, since you ask. He is the father of Dr. Mackenzie Bowling. Lots of doctors in that family.
That's the end of the first quarter here in McMinn. We're all knotted up at 0. We're going to kick it back for some more sponsor love. We'll be back in just a moment.
In today's media-saturated culture, teens need to know that every decision matters, on and off the field. The Edge strives to provide students with the education, direction, and guidance they need for a life of excellence. Offering Healthy Choices education for middle and high school, we believe that every child can succeed. We have resources for parents, too. For more information, contact Tiffany Soyster at 775-0019.
Hello, my name is Keith Butt, and I'm the youth pastor at New Union Baptist Church. We are a church that is for Rhea County, and that includes our students from Dayton and the surrounding communities. Our goal is to bring our students one step closer to Jesus so that they look more and more like Him. If you are a teenager, we would love to see you on Wednesday nights at 6:30, and we would like to invite all of you to join us on Sunday at either our 8:30 or 11 o'clock services. Hopefully we'll see you here, and I look forward to seeing you and your students at the Rhea County football games.
Ready? All right, and we're back to start the second quarter. The give will go once again up the middle. Looks like the runner will be short. That'll bring up a 3rd and perhaps a long 1 or so.
Quick reset here by the Cherokees, trying to catch the Golden Eagles.
Cam McMinn going quads left now. Quads left open, a completely empty backfield, and we've got a flag down. We have got a false start on McMinn. That's going to back them up. Once again, Cam, hardly anything triggers me quite as much as going empty backfield in the gun when it's 3rd and 1. Once again, on a moral level, they do not deserve this first down.
So the Cherokees, their own worst enemy here in this first quarter, and particularly on this drive with the unnecessary roughness, or the unsportsmanlike conduct, rather. And now this 3rd and 1 false start going to back them up and make it harder.
That's right. Now it's 3rd and 6, and McMinn once again comes out in a quads formation. Quads left, that's 4 wide receivers off to the left, open, which means there's a receiver off to the right. And the quarterback drops back. He's looking to the one receiver right, but he overthrows his target by a long shot. Looks like there was some miscommunication on that route as the receiver broke it off, ran a comeback, but that quarterback obviously thought that he was going long.
I would say, though, Coach Pemberton was open, Jace.
Coach Pemberton with the good hands. It's going to bring up 4th and 6 now for McMinn as the punt team will come back onto the field.
And you got to think, Jace, being pinned this deep in their own territory, Rhea County definitely looking to convert some points out of that big defensive stand.
That's right. If I'm Rhea County, I consider bringing the heat because I don't think McMinn County would even pretend to fake this for a moment. Moderate rush for Rhea County and a good punt underway. My goodness. And it will keep rolling all the way down to the Rhea County 44-yard line. Fantastic punt. McMinn County doing what they can to try to flip the field. There is a flag down in an unusual spot for what's a punt on this play. Doesn't look like it was from the line judge, but rather maybe it will be on Ray County.
I don't really know what that signal was, Jace. It looked like he was doing almost a Superman reveal with the shirt, just kind of tugging slightly. I'm not sure what that, I don't know. I'm calling it a Superman reveal. They're asking me in the booth. Superman reveal, that's what I call it.
I think I would have gone with
I'm calling it a Superman reveal.
I would have gone with the self-dap on that.
Yeah. The self-dap. Sorry if I was yelling into your ear at home. They were asking me what that signal. We don't actually know what that signal was, but it was costly. It's going to be a 10-yard penalty for the Golden Eagles.
Unless the referee is trying to communicate in American Sign Language, I do not understand him, and I don't believe that was actually a recognized penalty signal in the game of American football. But good for him. Ray County will take over 1st and 10 nonetheless, backed up all the way to their own 34-yard line after a 10-yard penalty, whatever it may have been for. Ray County comes out, lone wide receiver off to the left. In a jumbo formation, the give will go up the middle to Chandler Kaler, but he is tripped up immediately in the backfield. It's going to be possibly a loss of about a foot or two. Cam, got to have positive plays early on in these down and distance situations. What Ray County doesn't want is to be, once again, in 3rd and longs, where we're taken sort of out of our element from being able to pound the ball.
Jace, the one play we have not seen yet tonight, haven't really had need, but I would just like to see if our assumptions are right. It's just the old Pemberton quarterback sneak right up the middle.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost always good for 5 yards.
Aubrey Smith in motion again. He will take the pitch off to the left. He breaks a tackle, but he struggles to make it back to the line of scrimmage.
That corner did a nice job of fighting through his block, was able to trip up Aubrey and prevent him from picking up any yards.
Very good call, Cam. That's going to bring up 3rd and long once again. Again, so critical for Ray County to pick up positive yardage on 1st and 2nd down so they don't put themselves in these situations where it's an obvious passing down. Cam, I'll tell you what I like here. Rather than the play action, drop back to the middle of the pocket for Zach Pemberton. I think we had success when we rolled him out of the pocket a little while ago, especially when we found Jackson Langley in the flats. I would love to see him roll right on this. See if you can connect with Caleb Law as the big man. Instead, he's going to roll left. He's got some running room, and it's Zach Pemberton going down the sideline. There is not a flag on the play. That's going to be a big, big gain. Well, I was half right, Cam. We rolled him out of the pocket.
We rolled him back over to the other side, and he got a Ray County Lazy Boy 1st down.
Shazam, I like it.
Let's look at the blocking on this play. Once again, Pemberton reverses field, heads left. He opens to his right, fakes the dive with the fullback in the middle, and immediately heads left. Good seal there by the Ray County blockers, creating that running lane. Ray County has 1st and 10 now. Pemberton under center, Aubrey Smith in motion. Ooh, and the pitch goes to Smith, but he is met immediately. That's going to be a significant loss, maybe of about 5 yards on that play. Once again, Cam, credit to the McMinn County defense. They were ready for that.
They definitely sniffed that one out, Jason. I wouldn't mind seeing along with that long pass that we did see to Aubrey. I guess was that was last week at home against Brainerd, or no, I'm sorry, 2 weeks ago against Brainerd. I forget that you abandoned us last week, Jace.
Once again, congratulations to my little sister Kaylee and her new husband Dan Fields. The give goes up to middle. Bradley Goodwin on the carry. Right off the fullback dive, and he's going to be close to a Ray County Lazy Boy 1st down, but I think he's going to be about a yard short. But Cam, that's what you need to see, setting up a very manageable 3rd down.
Oh, I know what the play call is here. This will be a Zach Pemberton keep directly up the gut. It will no doubt pick up 3 to 5 yards. Book it.
Cam, I've never been more sure of anything.
McMinn's going to try to stack the box here, but it's, well,
it doesn't quite get 3, but it may be enough for the 1st.
That's all we need.
It will depend on the spot. Great push by Chandler Kaler from behind with the assist for Zach Pemberton.
And it is going to be enough for a Ray County Lazy Boy 1st down.
And Cam, that's exactly why you line up under center and sneak. when you're in a 3rd and short situation. Because if you can't pick up 1 yard on a quarterback sneak, you didn't deserve the first down anyway. It is the ultimate arbiter of whether or not you should pick up the first down.
Just stay right there on that corner right there.
Pemberton once again under center. Aubrey Smith in motion. Pemberton pulls it, and he pitches.
Langley fumbled the
I'm
ball.
sorry, it wasn't Jackson Langley, but it is recovered by McMinn County just in bounds.
That was actually Gavin Morrison there.
Morrison has just come back from being a long injury. He recovered. This is his first week back. So
the question will ultimately be whether or not McMinn was able to recover the ball on the field, and they're going to say that they did, and then there's a penalty declined after, and it will be Cherokee football.
There's a Ray County hold was the call, but again declined, and McMinn County will take over.
It was close on the replay there. You could see he just did get possession before rolling out of bounds, but it was enough, and it is a turnover.
And that was one of the keys to the game we talked about a minute ago for Ray County on offense. Got to limit penalties. Don't put yourself in negative yardage situations and hold on to the football. No fumbles. Ray County has violated both of those so far, but all the same, it is still scoreless here in McMinn. And we have a pre-snap whistle. Looks like it might be another false start on McMinn County. Good news for Ray County is that the Cherokees have been equally sloppy so far.
Yeah, not the greatest football game thus far here, Jason Elmer. Some turnovers, lots of laundry on the field, and ultimately no scoring either.
On defense, the key for Ray County is not getting beat deep. As defensive backs, you cannot let your man behind you. It has been the Achilles heel for Ray County's defense over the last several years, but despite how stout our run defense has been. And speaking of our run defense, here is the quarterback, Will Harris, on the carry, and he will not pick up much. It's going to be a struggle for him to get back to the line of scrimmage, and I don't think he did. Great job by number 21. That is Dalton Hampton, the sophomore defensive back, 6'3", 170. Great job by him coming up in run support on that play. Astute viewer and friend of the program, Tom McIntyre, has written in and said that was not, in fact, an approved officiating signal, that self-dap or Superman reveal.
Do we finally have our...
That's right.
Our ex-official...
That's right. Our eyes did not deceive us. Yeah. And here's McMinn County on a pass out into the flat. The receiver trying to make something out of nothing, but he cannot.
Did Tom have any guesses as to what he was trying to indicate?
He said the closest would be either... an illegal block or illegal motion, which is the closest to the signal that was given, but wouldn't make sense for an illegal motion on the defense. So there you go.
So that was a very slippery receiver. It was Garmany that blew the play up in the background, but Kaler that had come in and finally closed in on him.
Great swarming job by Ray County's defense. He's going to set up third and about 14 or so. McMinn County, it does give up the middle on 3rd and long, and with positive yardage is Jalen Sharp, but it will not be enough.
Sharp is going to pick up about 10, though. It'll be decision time for McMinn as they're going to be about 4 yards short of the first down.
Looks like the punt team will come on, though, and Aubrey Smith will scoot back to field it.
First contact by Bradley Goodwin.
That's right. And Cam and Elmer, this is the part of the field where you need to be mindful of a possible fake. This is a manageable down and distance. It's not very deep in their own territory, so Ray County needs to play this one safe.
Hey, bro, it's going in and
And
out.
McMinn is having to run players on late here. They're going to struggle. Now, they are going to be forced, it looks like, to call a timeout now.
That's right. That's going to make us call a timeout as well. We'll be right back after this.
As part of Ray Medical Center, Professional Therapy Services of Ray County shares the same commitment to excellence as Ray County Athletics. Allow our professional staff to get you back in the game.
Providing physical therapy for Ray Medical Center. The right care right here in Ray County.
supports Ray County athletics.
Go Eagles! Woo! Get back in the game!
And punting on fourth down is McMinn County. It is not a great kick, but it does take a McMinn County roll. And it will roll all the way down to about the Ray County 38-yard line, where we will take over 1st and 10.
So we certainly want to thank everyone for tuning in, as always. That kind of goes without saying.
And Elmer, I know we talked about it a little while ago during the break, but important little reminder for the community that the Care Center Walk for Life is Saturday the 15th. That is Saturday morning. Good work with the graphic
Yeah,
there.
from 9 to 11. We would like to encourage everyone to come out and support this wonderful organization.
That's right.
Just at the top of my list, one of my favorite organizations. And this is really like to just encourage you to come out and walk with us.
Absolutely. Speaking of walking, I hope that Jackson Langley, I'm glad to see him walking again after taking a hard hit there. It was almost deja vu. It looked like almost a busted play, and Zach Pemberton was looking who to pitch it to, ended up getting it to Langley just in time.
Oh, and he had to field it off the bounce cam, and as soon as it bounced back up to him, he was met.
He was slow to get up and is now over on the Ray County sideline receiving some attention. Hopefully he is okay. I believe it was just a hard hit.
Once again, Ray County struggling early on in down and distance situations to get positive yardage. We'll bring up second about 12. Gavin Morrison in motion. Aubrey Smith, the intended receiver, and almost a one-handed grab from Aubrey Smith. Would have been an absolute highlight reel catch. Instead, it was just a little bit high from Zach Pemberton.
We're going to dial that back, but sure, I credit Zach for getting that pass off. He was under duress.
Mm-hmm. Once again, off play action, Aubrey Smith from the wingback position.
Oh, he about pulled it in.
He really almost did. And that's going to bring up 3rd and long. And Elmer, I'd be tempted to just run that play back. The receiver was wide open. If they didn't cover the first time, they might not cover it the second.
I'm with you, Jace. I tip my hat to Coach Pemberton on that call.
Instead, the pitch will go to Aubrey Smith, who tries to shake a tackler out left, but coming up in run support is the defensive back, and Smith will be dropped for another loss.
Yeah, Jace, those quick pitches not really working too well here in this second quarter for us. We've seen the ball go to the ground twice, and McMinn scooped it up once.
That's right. We're not doing a great job blocking out on the boundary as the McMinn County DBs are coming up quickly in run support. And that will bring Chandler Kaler on to punt as 2 Cherokees are deep to receive. Just over 4 minutes left now in the first half. The game is still scoreless. A high snap, but Kaler corrals it, gets it off in plenty of time. And a good Ray County bounce on the kick. It is fielded, and darting ahead for a few is the McMinn County return man, where they will take over 1st and 10 at about their own 36.
Jace, just really, like I mentioned earlier, not the most exciting football game here tonight. Penalties, mistakes, turnovers, and no score.
But we do need to give a little bit of credit to the defenses. The defenses are playing pretty well, pretty good, disciplined football. The DBs, especially for each side, coming up in run support.
Oh, absolutely. All credit due to the defense at this point. They are both pitching shutouts. A stalemate here in Athens.
And McMinn County will give it up the middle, and with plenty for a first down is the running back.
Bo Garmany had to make a shoestring tackle there. That running back might have found pay dirt.
One of McMinn County's biggest plays of the night so far will take it out to precisely midfield, where the Cherokees will have it 1st and 10 now. McMinn comes out now with Twins left open, but we've got a whistle, and the Ray County Golden Eagles will take a timeout now. So will we. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Marcy Thurman with Market Street Hair in Dayton. For over a decade, we've been honored to serve this community with a cut above experience.
At Market Street Hair, you can expect a fun atmosphere with very reasonable prices. We specialize in the latest cuts and use the best color available. We're conveniently located at 1599 Market Street in Dayton. Make your appointment today. Give us a call at 775-4849.
Go Eagles!
In today's media-saturated culture, teens need to know that every decision matters, on and off the field. The Edge strives to provide students with the education, direction, and guidance they need for a life of excellence. Offering Healthy Choices education for middle and high school, we believe that every child can succeed. We have resources for parents, too. For more information, contact Tiffany Soyster
And we are
at
back now as the Cherokees have it first and 10. They will throw it out into the flat. And coming up in support is number 21 with a great open field tackle. That is Dalton Hampton once again. I believe he is in for the injured Dustin Shelfer, and he's doing a great job in relief.
That is twice now, at least, I know that we've called Dalton's name. That young man is stepping up big here. A nice open field tackle.
Really impressive recovery, too, because the cushion he was given the wide receiver was about 8 to 10 yards or so. And to come up that quickly and make a stop for only a gain of 1, great instincts and reaction on his part. The give now will go once again, and with a big gain slashing up the middle is number 17. That is Jalen Hunt, and we are lucky that Aubrey Smith caught him. He was the last man to beat on that play. That's going to be plenty for a McMinn County first down. Great job in the open field by Aubrey Smith. He's definitely saved a touchdown on that play. The give will go to the right now. McMinn County trying to make something out of nothing, but that is number 57, Peyton Duggar on the tackle.
Ezra Markle there on the carry for the Cherokee is going to pick up about 5 before he is met by Duggar.
McMinn County finally getting something going on offense.
Duggar is another player that we're really excited to have back this week. We've been missing him on the offensive and defensive line.
Will Harris takes the snap and the give once again off to the right.
That's Markle with the carry again, and he's going to dive ahead, and he will have a McMinn first down.
Much to our surprise, Cam, looks like they're going to spot that just short.
Yeah, I apologize for that. I was looking across the sideline. It looked like the chain was at the 20, and the ball's clearly across the 20, and I am fortunately wrong because McMinn is going to try to.
McMinn catches a break on that one as the quarterback, Will Harris, fumbled the snap but picks it up and dives ahead with enough for a first down. Where McMinn County will now have a first down inside the 20 at the 15-yard line, and they are moving the ball well on this drive. And, Cam, they are in no rush either as there is time ticking away, about 1:40 left now.
I believe they still have 2 timeouts as well.
I'm sure they want to leave no time left on the clock when Roy kind of takes over. But the ball is once again fumbled backwards and right, luckily, into the arms of the quarterback, Will Harris, who cannot make a gain out of the play. But nonetheless, McMinn County is lucky to maintain possession of that ball.
Ball looked like it was shot out of a cannon, Jace. Came back a good 5 to 7 yards there. That will give to the Golden Eagles a little bit of breathing room.
And that is number 26, Ryan Young-Moses, getting his hand on that ball, poking it out.
And that will force McMinn to call a timeout. We'll be back in just a moment.
You don't find people like we have here anywhere else. They're hardworking, loyal, engaged, supportive. Just look at how pumped the whole town gets on Friday nights in the fall. And I'm really proud to be a part of that. So for me, it was never a question of where am I going to practice. I want to be in my hometown, serving the best people around. I'm Mackenzie Bowling, and I look forward to helping you find your smile.
So the pride of the Southland Band now is concluding its pregame performance here on Shields-Watkins Field. And now the Tennessee Volunteers are massing in the North Tunnel. There's emotion and passion. You can tell it. The tee opens, and now the emotion and passion of the fans comes to the forefront as the Tennessee Volunteers come running through the tee.
Farm Bureau Insurance is proud to be the official insurance of the Vols.
And it's football time in Tennessee.
And on behalf of all of us at Farm Bureau Insurance, go Eagles.
Second and 12 now for McMinn County, and they will give once again up the middle. And picking up a few is the ball carrier, number 1, that is Jalen Sharp. But it will bring up a third down for the Cherokees.
Sharp has done a lot here on this drive for McMinn. He's picked up multiple first downs.
Cam, it'll be about third and close to 8 or so. Ball on the 13. Harris takes the snap. They'll try to run it once again with Sharp. He will not pick up the first down.
And it looks like McMinn is going to take their final timeout. They will. 31 seconds left here in the second quarter. McMinn 0, Ray County 0. We'll be back in just a moment.
Justin came out. We walked the land. We looked over the land, and he started coming up with some wonderful ideas.
Whether you're a do-it-yourselfer looking for the best materials or want our experts to create beautiful spaces in your outdoor places, stop by or give us a call at 423-531-2671 or visit our online galleries at mccoshlandscaping.com. That's MCCOSH landscaping.com.
From the doctors and staff at Eyes on Main, we welcome you to our new location on Market Street, where we proudly support Ray County Golden Eagle football.
Go Eagles!
And here we have McMinn County going for it on 4th and a long 3. Gutsy play right here, and they will throw, and it is too high, incomplete, and Ray County will take over.
Wow.
Ray County absolutely dodging a bullet right there, not giving up any points.
And Jace, I know I have a long and illustrious coaching career, but I have to question just not giving the ball to Sharp there. He had done so much for you on this drive. Why not give him a chance to pick up the first down?
Both Sharp and Jalen Hunt had absolutely gashed Ray County on that drive, and yet they put it in the air where they've not had a whole lot of success tonight. One might even say they probably should have taken the points in a game where Ray County's offense can't get much going.
Attempt the field goal.
Right.
And I would imagine that we're probably going to just see Zach Pemberton go to a knee here and send us to the locker room.
That's exactly what we see, as the victory formation is indeed the call.
Well, what a first half. I hope you're ready for the Nokian halftime show. We hope to get an interview with Coach Mark Pemberton. Our sideline camera is having a little bit of wireless issues this evening. There's so many wireless Wi-Fi connections tonight here at the game.
That stuff's way over my head, Elmer.
And that's going to do it for the first half here. We are still scoreless. Both teams pitching a shutout as we will take it to the locker room. We'll be right back after this.
As part of Ray Medical Center, Professional Therapy Services of Ray County shares the same commitment to excellence as Ray County Athletics. Allow our professional staff to get you back in the game.
Providing physical therapy for Ray Medical Center. The right care right here in Ray County.
Our staff at Professional Therapy supports Ray County Athletics.
Go Eagles! Woo! Get back in the game!
Hi, my name is Leslie Travis, and I want you to know that the Tennessee Adult Education Program is here to help you earn your high school equivalency diploma. And the best part is that it's free. We have day and evening classes, and when you're ready for the test, we'll even pay for it. So tell me, why do you want to earn your high school equivalency diploma?
Make my great-grandma proud.
To open up new opportunities for me.
To accomplish my goal in life.
2000, by NC. Drum majors, is your band ready? Ladies and gentlemen.
and assisted by Brian Nightingale and Sean Sneed. Percussion is led by Travis Williams and color guard by Kerry Williams. Percussion techs are Jamie Smith and Colin Robinson. Band president is Morgan Miller. Woodwind captain Zachary Patton. Brass captain is Luke Graham. Percussion captain is Jacob Opperman. Color guard captain is Haley Caldwell. Tonight's pregame snack for the band was provided by Bastonall and First Church of Dayton. And as always, go Eagles.
Hi, my name is Leslie Travis, and I want you to know the Tennessee Adult Education Program is here to help you earn your high school equivalency diploma. And the best part is that it's free. We have day and evening classes, and when you're ready for the test, we'll even pay for it. So tell me, why do you want to earn your high school equivalency diploma?
To open up new opportunities for me.
To accomplish my goal in life.
Call us today at 844-688-7944 or find us on Facebook at Southeast Tennessee Adult Education.
The safety and well-being of Rhea County citizens are the top priority of Sheriff Mike Neal and the Rhea County Sheriff's Department. With programs such as the Senior Citizens Awareness Network, the highly trained volunteers of Rhea County Homeland Security, and the DARE program that works to keep our kids off drugs, Sheriff Mike Neal is looking out for you. On behalf of the Rhea County Sheriff's Department, Sheriff Mike Neal asks you to drive safely to and from football games, and as always, go Eagles.
So we are back now with the Cherokee Marching Band from McMinn County. You just enjoyed the Rhea County Golden Eagle Marching Band, directed by band director Gable Haas. He's done such an outstanding job with the band this year. What would you say? I'm up in the box now with our Tennessee high school football guru Cam Meadows.
Yep, it's good to be back after going over and watching Tennessee and West Virginia last weekend. But good to be back. Got a tight one here tonight, that's for sure. But I got some first half stats from Mr. Yarborough, and right now we are McMinn County's defense has held us to 71 total yards of offense. But looking at the stats, Zach Pemberton, 7 rushes for 37 yards. Jackson Langley, he has 2 rushes for 5 yards. They have done a number on Aubrey Smith, 4 rushes for -8 yards tonight.
Yeah, sure. That edge play is just really not working. We're not able to get out. We're not able to kick it to the outside very well. They're blowing the option up on us.
Mm-hmm.
Really strong front 7 and good-looking secondary by the McMinn County Cherokees. As I understand, they are definitely a sophomore-heavy team.
Yes, they are a sophomore-heavy team. They got some senior leadership, in key positions, but overall they are a very young team. Going on down the list, Chandler Kaler, 4 rushes for 12 yards, and Bradley Goodwin, 1 rush for 14 yards. Zach was 1 of 2 passing for 11 yards, with the 11-yard catch going to Jackson Langley. Overall, just a very tight defensive football game. McMinn stats from just quickly looking over those, not much better than Ray County's. They're, I think, somewhere right around the mark of about 80 yards total offense for the half. So both defenses really come to play tonight. But I wanted to go ahead and get to some scores around the area. There's one in particular that kind of jumped out at me, but I'll get to that one in a second. But Stone Memorial is beating Walker Valley, the team that we played last week, 21-3 right now in the first quarter.
Sure, so that gives you an indication. I mean that's the thing that our viewers may not. We are on a roll this year. Yeah. This is a tough 6A team. Yes. They're sophomore heavy. They're young, but they have played 2 back-to-back. Just juggernauts.
Yes, they have played 2 juggernauts in Maryville last Thursday, and then Farragut 2 weeks ago on a Friday night. And both of those teams are just absolutely loaded right now. And it'll be interesting come playoff time when probably Maryville and Farragut will have to meet up in the quarterfinals. And then probably another Maryville-Oakland matchup in the semis.
We had talked to Farragut, who just taking that 6A new classification in stride.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I can't handle the suspense any longer. What scores jumped out at you?
So Cleveland at the half is leading Knox Catholic 21-14.
Wow, you made us wait on that one. Come on.
Yes. Also, Saudi Daisy and Hickson is tied at 7 right now in the first quarter. Our friends across the river, Meigs County, is currently beating Sequatchie County 14-0. That game's actually on TV tonight in the area. Some other just around the area scores: Howard's beating Tyner in their big rivalry, or Tyner's beating Howard 12-8 in their big rivalry.
The Hustling Tigers.
Team that we'll see later on, Marion County, is down 7-6 to South Pitt, their big rival.
Oh, that's the big rivalry game.
Yep. Whitwell is only up 7-0 on winless Signal Mountain right now, 7-0 in the second quarter. Speaking of Farragut is up 14-7 on Oak Ridge. And that game is at Oak Ridge tonight. Polk County is beating McMinn Central 21-0. And then another one that a lot of people around the East Tennessee area have been following tonight. Alcoa is currently beating Maryville 27-14 at the half right now. That's one of the biggest games. They're playing for the 90th time tonight in that game history. Just a couple more scores while we finish up halftime here. Knox West 21, Knox Hall 0. Another one from the Knoxville area, Knox Central 13, Hardin Valley 0. Rockwood's currently beating Kingston 14-0. Ottawa is beating East Hamilton 10-0. It's kind of a surprise. Notre Dame 22, Chattanooga Central 7. That's a little bit of a surprise there. Figured Chattanooga Central would give Notre Dame a little bit more of a game than that. Of course, we got to give a shout out to Kane Ballard, still doing his thing, up 35-0 on Science Hill in the second quarter.
Certainly so proud to have been part of the class of 1993 with Kane Ballard.
Oh, I got an update now. South Pittsburgh is currently leading Marion County 14-6, and now Whitwell has jumped out to a 14-0 lead on Signal Mountain. Then another one that's kind of been a big one in the Knoxville area, not really a region game, but more of a bragging rights game. Bearden, which Cam Lane's brother, Tyler, teaches there, is leading South Dole 21-7 now. So that's
pretty strong, right?
That's pretty strong. There's one more that I kind of found interesting. East Ridge is beating Brainerd 12-7 right now. That's another game. If Brainerd, wins that game, it kind of makes our game with them look a little bit better. Of course, kind of like McMinn County, Brainerd has a lot of sophomores.
Well, this is the real measuring stick for us right here. I mean, the truth's going to come out tonight if these Eagles are ready to buckle down and lock down and bear down and get a good second half in, because this McMinn County team, we knew it coming in. They were coming to play some football, and they've got the team to do it.
Yeah, they've definitely come to play. I mean, they put on a good game plan tonight so far, and I look for probably another second half of a lot of defense being played.
A lot of defensive struggle. Those, hats off to those defensive coordinators. Taylor Owenby for Ray County, and Bo Cagle's defensive staff, who definitely watched their films, prepared properly for this week's game.
Yeah. Because coming into this season, Cagle switched more back to the spread offense after running, more of a power wing tee type offense last year. So, they're no stranger to seeing the wing tee offense. So that might have helped them a little bit tonight in preparing for this game. But
they have a rich wing tee tradition here in McMinn County in years past.
Yeah, they definitely have, and right now I think. If we can keep their passing game in check, which, for the most part we have, but, got to keep getting in the backfield on their running games. But other than that, I think we're getting ready. About another 2 minutes.
Yeah, just inside 2 minutes. We hope you enjoyed the Nokia and Tires halftime show. So thankful to Nokia and Tires for being our halftime and postgame sponsor. We're looking forward to them coming into Ray County, and they'll start producing tires in 2020, and they'll begin taking applications in 2019. And I just have to say, I've had Nokia and Tires the entire series line on my car, and it is a difference. The tires are made differently. You can feel the tires. You can smell the tires. Believe it or not, they do not smell like normal tires. They use aromatic oils in their tire making process, and they're the most environmentally friendly rated company in their industry from the Dow Jones Industrial. Folks have yes, certainly. So they're leading their industry in all kinds of ways, and we're blessed to have them in Ray County. With that, we're going to kick it to one of their commercials, let you get a feel of what Nokia and Tires is all about. Thanks again for tuning in to the game. We're about just a couple minutes away to kick off this second half, and get ready for a barn burner, folks, because it's coming.
And we are back to start the second half. Ray County will receive. The kick is sent deep. Aubrey Smith is there collecting it just inside the 5. He darts up to the right. He finds a seam. He's got a good hole. Aubrey Smith with a great return, taking it out just across the 45-yard line. Well, Ray County will take over 1st and 10. Great field position off that return by Aubrey Smith, Cam.
A great start here to get the third quarter opened up.
And you hope this opens up the Ray County offense. Shut out in the first half tonight. Lots of negative plays. Credit to the McMinn County defense coming up strong in run support. Taking away our pitch option on those option plays. Early on, we were able to get a push with the fullback up the middle. However, McMinn County stiffened. And Ray County sends 2 men in motion. That will surely be a penalty. Yep, and there comes the flag. They'll bring this one back, and what a shame because it was a good pickup. Gain of almost 7 or so on first down on a carry by Chandler Kaler. However, the wingbacks both got confused of who was supposed to go in motion, and that will bring it back. Bring up 1st and 15 now. Cam, that's literally exactly what I just got done talking about. Negative plays, penalties, early and down situations. Makes it hard to climb out of the hole.
It really does, Jace. You know, we did not get the opportunity to grab Coach Pemberton at the end of the second quarter or coming back out of the locker room. But I imagine that the majority of his conversation with his team in the locker room was about not having unforced errors, whether that's fumbles or penalties, and we're coming right out of the locker room and doing just that, Jace. I imagine he is not very happy right now.
No, sir. Ray County takes over 1st and 15 now. Zach Pemberton under center. He's going to sneak ahead. He surges. He's going to pick up close to 4 or so.
And there it is once again, that play, Jace, as we always like to mention. It just works.
And I like catching the defense off guard. You don't really expect a quarterback sneak on 1st and 15.
Gets us back to the original line of scrimmage. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the Golden Eagles.
Much like the Spanish Inquisition, they just don't see it coming.
Reminds me of that. There's a movie with a Spanish Inquisition scene. That's funny.
Aubrey Smith in motion. Pemberton gives up the middle. And a positive yardage dive once again goes Chandler Kaler.
That was a nice little pickup.
It was a very quick hitter by the fullback there. It's going to bring up a manageable 3rd and about 5 or so. And once you can get into 3rd and short yardage situations, you open up your playbook to all kinds of things. You can continue to run the ball. You can roll out, throw it.
So this front 7, and you credited the secondary as well, Jason, in the first half. But this front 7 has really stood up. Let's see how well they stand up going on into the fourth quarter with the triple eagle.
And the give goes up the middle, but going nowhere is the Ray County fullback.
And, Jace, I'm going to go ahead and predict Coach Pemberton is going to go for it here. He wants to inject some life into this Golden Eagle team. And at the 50-yard line, I'm probably going to be wrong, but I think he's going to go for it.
4th and 6 is a little rich.
And sure enough, he will bring out the punt team. And
it looked iffy there for a second.
I know, Cam, I understand where Coach Pemberton is coming from on this. Your defense has been playing great by and large in that first half. You've thrown a shutout, so no reason to give McMinn County the ball at midfield in case you can't convert. Instead, pin them deep. Maybe you'll get the ball back after a McMinn County punt around midfield, and it'll be no harm, no foul. Either way, Chandler Kaler on the punt. He takes the snap. Good spiraling kick and fielded at about the 11 is McMinn County. And breaking it out to the right side is a Cherokee who takes it up to about the 19-yard line before he's brought down near the boundary, where McMinn County will take over 1st and 10. We'll be right back after this.
Southland Band now is concluding its pregame performance here on Shields Watkins Field. And now the Tennessee Volunteers are massing in the North Tunnel. There's emotion and passion. You can tell it. The tee opens, and now the emotion and passion of the fans comes to the forefront as the Tennessee Volunteers come running through the tee.
Farm Bureau Insurance is proud to be the official insurance of the Vols.
It's football time in Tennessee.
McMinn County now on 1st and 10. The give will go up the middle, but the Ray County defense is there.
Jalen Hunt trying to get things going here for the Cherokees. He was one of the big contributing factors on that final offensive drive that fortunately for Ray County, resulted in no points as they decided to throw on 4th and 3.
McMinn County comes out once again. Will Harris, the sophomore quarterback, in the gun. We've got twins left open as a halfback is in motion, and it looks like he will throw it out to the left flat. The throw a little bit behind the running back, who had to stop and try to stick his foot in the ground and make a move, but goes nowhere as Bo Garmany is there. Great defense on the play. Negative yardage for McMinn County. That'll bring up 3rd and long now.
With the stumble of the receiver there, Jason, I wasn't really sure he wasn't going to throw it back to the quarterback. It looked like he was, but I think he just fell, as you mentioned. And for a second, I was like, are we going to see a double throwback here? Because the quarterback had the corner if they did do that.
That's right. It was a lateral.
And that was Caleb Stamp there with Garmany on the stop.
Obvious passing situation now for McMinn County. Well, you would think, and yet they try to hand it off up the middle. And the exchange is fumbled, and jumping on the ball is Jalen Hunt. And that will bring up an obvious punt for McMinn County. And so the gambit by Pemberton to not go for it, but rather punt the ball away, play it conservatively, pays off.
Should have went for it. You're right.
As Ray County will, in all likelihood, take over with excellent field position. Aubrey Smith back to receive this punt. Low snap is fielded cleanly and almost getting there. There's number 21, a deep punt, but well fielded by Aubrey Smith over his shoulder. And here he goes up the left sideline, and he is out of bounds past midfield.
Dalton Hampton almost got to that ball, just barely. And the punter was able to get it off.
He's playing a great game so far.
Awesome game by Dalton.
It looks like Bo Garmany
Look at this over-the-shoulder catch.
Willie Mays style,
Sure, he saved. Could have potentially been 20 yards, you know.
You're exactly right.
Aubrey Smith, the say-hey kid.
That's right. And Bo Garmany, unfortunately, is limping off the field with the assistance of trainers.
And
we hope Bo is okay, but he is not putting any weight whatsoever on his right foot. Once again, Ray County has already lost Dustin Shelfer for the game. Number 16, the junior defensive back, has gone out with an apparent left leg injury early on in the game. Pemberton now under center. Bradley Goodwin in at fullback. Langley and Smith, your running backs. Langley in motion now. As Pemberton takes it, he shakes the tackle, but can't elude another defender, and he will be brought down for about a 2-yard loss in the backfield.
That'll bring up a 2nd and 13 here for the Golden Eagles. The ball in the middle of the McMinn County Arrowhead logo. And Jace, it almost seems at this point, first team to score is going to win. There's just...
You almost think that, Cam, and my goodness, how many times is Ray County going to have a yardage lost play, a negative play on first down? Pemberton back under center. He's going to be brought down. He did not have time as number 99 came crashing off the left side. Once another negative play is going to bring up 3rd and very long for Ray County now.
That was Cade Hips getting to Zach Pemberton for the sack.
And that was Asa Patton. They just couldn't hold him any longer. He made a good first contact, and Asa is actually replacing Nick Sherrill, who was hurt.
You know, we've got one-on-one coverage down here to the bottom of the field, and it's going to be a throwback. A throwback screen to Aubrey Smith, who shakes a tackler, eludes another. If he can get to the outside, a pretty good pickup, all things considered, on the play for Aubrey Smith as he eluded at least 2 men.
Smith showing some great athleticism there as Zach rolled out to his left and then peeled back for a throwback to Smith.
The play, and it was a good...
It's a well-drawn-up play.
Well-drawn-up play. Colton Edwards is there trying to find someone to block.
It will bring up 4th and about 9 or so. And, you know, guys, I saw...
It's going to be a face mask against McMinn.
I didn't even see the flag on the play, but there you go. It's a Ray County first, lazy boy first down.
You know, we'll take it. We'll take it where we can get it tonight.
Wow, absolutely, Elmer.
So a huge turn of events there. It looks like Golden Eagles are going to be forced into about a 4th and 9 there after Smith's play, which would have, of course, probably resulted in another punt. But now the Golden Eagles first down at the McMinn 31.
Wow, that is, yeah, you're exactly, what a huge turn of events. Let's see if they can stitch something together here.
Aubrey Smith in motion now, but the give will go up the middle. That is Chandler Kaler plunging ahead. A very positive gain on first down. That's exactly the kind of play you want to see on first down.
That is, and they are in striking distance. If they can get them to bite on that dive, they're in striking distance. They can get them to bite on that play action.
Second about 6 now. And, you know, guys, one thing that I saw in that 3rd and long, McMinn County not respecting the pass hardly at all, left single coverage with a wide receiver with no safety help over the top whatsoever. I really think we can take advantage of that if we're in that 3rd and long situation again. However, Zach Pemberton will pitch it out. Jackson Langley takes the toss. He'll be brought down once again. Coming up in run support is number 4, Ezra Markle, for the McMinn County Cherokees. Guys, there has just been nothing doing on the pitches to the outside tonight.
There really hasn't, Jace. I don't know if this is one of those games where Coach Pemberton is going to have to go deep into the playbook and draw something up. We saw something interesting there with the play to Smith before we were gifted the face mask, but the thing that usually gets it done for Ray County just has not resulted in any points yet.
And you wonder if, as this second half goes on, we're just going to have to put it into the air to find some success. 3rd and long now, almost 9 yards to go. Langley in motion. Pemberton drops back. He eludes a rusher. He rolls to his left. He's looking downfield. He's got a man open. It's going to be a touchdown.
That is a Ray County Lazy Boy touchdown.
What a strike by Zach Pemberton to Dylan Reed, the junior wide receiver.
Shazam!
Reed had to come out of his tent that he had posted up in the end zone. He had all the time in the world back there. Dylan Reed with a big touchdown catch.
Beautiful strike by Pemberton.
He eluded the pass rusher up the middle, rolled to his left, kept his eyes downfield, which is exactly what you want out of your quarterback. Keep your eyes downfield. Look for the pass if it's there. Only tuck it and run it if you absolutely have to. And great job finding his man wide open in the end zone. Hayden Frazier is on for the extra point. The snap and hold are good, and so is the kick.
Yeah, I want to see if we can dial.
Let's take a look at that replay, Elmer, before we cut to break.
Certainly.
Once again, Pemberton rolling to his left, eyes downfield.
Also, just great presence by Zach there. He was getting very close to the line of scrimmage. I think he sensed that and then let it rip and found Dylan Reed on the other end for 6.
What an absolutely huge play for the Ray County Golden Eagles, that lazy boy touchdown.
Certainly.
So 4:13 left here in the 3rd quarter. Ray County is going to draw first blood, Elmer.
That's what I said. They were in striking distance, and as Jace was alluding to, Jace mentioned they weren't respecting the pass.
Exactly right.
You know, we literally were just talking about that before the play, that, you know, Ray County, the typical, the triple option, wing, bone, flex, whatever we've decided to try to, the name we're coming up with this year.
Yeah, the triple eagle.
It was moving the ball well, but we just were not able to break any through for a score, and then.
And if you're McMinn County, you have to be absolutely frustrated. That was a 3rd and 9 situation, a pretty obvious passing down, but again, showing no respect to the Ray County passing game, leaving the wide receivers in one-on-one situations. They got to be kicking themselves after that play.
Yeah, I'm thinking Ronnie Dangerfield for some reason. I mean,
Hayden Frazier, fresh off the PAT, will kick it deep for the Golden Eagles. Just over 4 minutes left now in the 3rd quarter. And the ball has fallen off of the kicking tee. We will reset it and do this again.
Boy, and doesn't that feel just a little bit better, getting some points on the board, breaking the ice here in the 3rd quarter, 4 minutes and 13 seconds remaining.
And the kick is popped up high, fielded right at about the 20, and taking it across the 30 out to about the 33-yard line is the McMinn County Cherokee, where they will take over 1st and 10. We'll be back right after this.
Lil's coached tennis for 30 years. I coached tennis at Bryan College for 7 years. Really enjoy tennis. It's always been a big part of our lives.
Feels great to be back out on the court.
As part of Rhea Medical Center, Professional Therapy Services of Rhea County shares the same commitment to.
And we are back. McMinn County 1st and 10. The give will go up the middle. And a very positive gain right there for the Cherokees. Goes number 17, Jalen Hunt.
And I'll tell you what, yeah, pardon me.
Well, he's done the majority of the damage for McMinn County tonight. Having a good game is Jalen Hunt.
Yeah, that's a big 8-yard pickup. 7.5, 8 yards. Yeah, it's really going to be, it's really on Coach Taylor Ownby and his defense's shoulders right now.
And the give once again goes up the middle to Hunt. He sidesteps, shakes a couple guys, and he's going to have enough for a McMinn County first down.
Hunt is definitely showing some signs of potential danger for the Rhea County defense, eluding some tacklers. We saw it at the end of the second quarter and coming out here in the third now. You're going to need to wrap him up a little quicker, making me nervous for the Golden Eagles.
Absolutely, and this is a great time to mention Main Street Dayton's Farm to Table event, which is coming up on September 15th.
That's right, Elmer. What a big day for Rhea County as we've got the Walk for Life going on that morning at 9 o'clock, and then the Farm to Table event at 5 o'clock. I have been told that there will be Apple Barn fritters from Wooden's Apple House at the Farm to Table event. I've been assured of this. I am excited for it, Elmer.
It's that time of year. Now, I live on the mountain.
No, I am in full Tim Taylor.
Hey, what was it the good Lynn Lane says when...
oh, my stars.
Oh, my stars. Okay.
Apple fritters are a 6 out of 5. Oh, my stars.
Chase.
Chase.
Sharp on the carry once more for the McMinn County Cherokees. Going to bring up 3rd and about 5 or so.
Speaking of Coach Lynn Lane, his former coach of the Dayton City Sweat Bees, his Sweat Bees had a very feisty, valiant performance, and that is basically selling them short, and I'm not trying to. It was a battle royale.
Oh, it was a great game. I was actually at that one, Elmer. My niece cheers for Dayton City. She did a fantastic job. The give will go up the middle on 3rd and 5, and going nowhere is the running back.
And that's big.
Ezra Markle gets stuffed at the line.
And that's big Peyton Duggar.
What a great play by Duggar right there.
Welcome back. Welcome back, Peyton. We're going to run that one back, my brother.
Great play by the Rhea County defense right there on a big
Peyton
3rd
blow
down
it up.
stop.
Boom.
Way to step up, plug the hole, and McMinn County will punt now. Facing 4th and 6 from midfield. Good snap, and the punt is away, and it's a good one. High spiral. Aubrey Smith will call for the fair catch, and he fields it right at about the 10. Rhea County will take over on 1st down with 1:18 left to go in the 3rd quarter. We'll be right back.
Hello, my name is Keith Butt, and I'm the youth pastor at New Union Baptist Church. We are a church that is for Rhea County, and that includes our students from Dayton and the surrounding communities. Our goal is to bring our students one step closer to Jesus so that they look more and more like Him. If you are a teenager, we would love to see you on Wednesday nights at 6:30, and we would like to invite all of you to join us on Sunday at either our 8:30 or 11 o'clock services. Hopefully we'll see you here, and I look forward to seeing you and your students at the Rhea County football games.
And we are back. Rhea County now facing a 2nd down after a short pickup on 1st.
Uh-oh.
Just over a minute left to go, and we've got another man down.
Yeah, brother, I do not like that. Aubrey Smith waved him in. That's Bradley Goodwin. Maybe he's shaking up a little bit, but you can see.
He doesn't appear to be in obvious pain. He's looking for a hand up.
I like how he stood up, but you can't tell about that kid. He's so darn tough.
We will take a break either way as the trainer comes out to take a look at Bradley Goodwin. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Marcy Thurman with Market Street Hair in Dayton. For over a decade, we've been honored to serve this community with a cut above experience.
At Market Street Hair, you can expect a fun atmosphere with very reasonable prices. We specialize in the latest cuts and use the best color available. We're conveniently located at 1599 Market Street in Dayton. Make your appointment today. Give us a call at 775-4849.
Go Eagles!
And we are back 2nd and 7 for Ray County now. Pemberton on the keeper. Dives ahead. Positive gain on the play. It will bring up a manageable 3rd down. We just saw a word from Marcy with Market Street Hair. Love Marcy. She does such a great job. I would give anything for her to be able to do my hair because it would mean I had hair, Elmer. I wish that was the case. I wish, Marcy, I could...
I got a haircut last week.
I could use your business. Just rub it in. Why don't you, Cam?
I'd like to take an opportunity to give a couple of shout-outs.
Shout them, Elmer.
We've got a Golden Eagle fan, David Goodwin, tuning in from Dallas, Texas. Give me a T for Texas, T for Tennessee. He's actually tuning in to see Bradley, and I'm looking, hopefully, looking for that number 40 to trot back out on the field. I can't tell if he's out there or not.
It looked like he was okay as he was leaving the field. We certainly hope that's the case. Ray County now with 3rd and 4. Ray County splits out 2 wide receivers. Pemberton under center, Langley in motion. And Pemberton will keep it, try to get around the left edge, and he will not be able to make it. He is dropped for a loss all the way back at the 15-yard line. And unfortunately, we've got another Eagle down. That is Peyton Duggar. Peyton Duggar slow to get up, but it looks like he will be walking off the field under his own power. And Ray County will bring out the punt team. 20 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter. Ray County's defense is going to need to come up big as, once again, points are at a premium in this game. Ray County having difficulty consistently moving the ball tonight. We are going to need that defense to stay strong here as it looks like McMinn might take over with pretty good field position. More likely than not around midfield. Going to need a good punt from Kaler as well.
I want to give a shout-out to my dear friend Chip Lockhart.
Chip.
And family. Hopefully Chip will be able to join us in the booth in the Marion County game. Has a couple of state championship rings from Marion County.
Great guy, Chip Lockhart. Also shouting out tonight, a couple of friends of the program who have told me that they are watching tonight. Jesse Dotson and Chris Wooden, former classmates of mine. Great guys. Want to say hello to them.
Another shout out would be a Ray County High School teacher and coach. That is Mr. Johnny Walker, watching at home in Dayton. And Ace, if you're watching, Ace is, of course, Johnny's 1-year-old. Ace, if you're watching, get your father some more ice cream, Ace, okay? Go to the freezer, get Daddy some more ice cream.
I'm sure Johnny appreciates that. That's going to do it for the 3rd quarter tonight. Ray County holding on to a 7-0 lead as we will take it to the 4th. We'll be right back.
It's overwhelming sometimes that you have someone that if something happens, they watch your back. It's one of the things that I like. It's personal to me to knowing that if I can come in and rely on my team to help me out if I don't know anything, or that or vice versa if they feel the same way. So it's a humbling experience. I get overwhelmed too when I stop at the galleries or I see Lazy Boy on TV, and we know that it's a big product, and we say, man, you know what, I built that. When you come in, instead of, they don't want you to start on the bottom, you're going to start right at the top, and you're going to start right with that team, and that team is going to be there for your support and for your fall. So it's one of those things that I'm very proud to say that if I had a friend that come in and say, hey.
Ray County now punting. Chandler Kaler back, and the snap is low, but a good job by Candler fielding it. And it's a good kick going all the way back to the McMinn County 45, where it is claimed and tackled immediately. Is the McMinn County Cherokee. They will take over 1st and 10 at about their own 46 or so. Great punt and great coverage on that play.
Really was a nice recovery by Kaler there. The ball was sort of bowled back to him. He scooped it up and was able to get it off nicely.
You know, I spoke with Jeff Keelan earlier at Atlas Gym, who was telling me that he's been the trainer for Chandler Kaler for the last 4 years or so. He could not have spoken any more highly of Chandler Kaler. What a great work ethic he has, always doing the right things and the little things to be great. McMinn County taking over 1st and 10. The give will go to number 17 once more, who picks up positive yardage. It's going to be a gain of about 7. And again, they go to Jalen Hunt, call his number, and find some success going around the right side.
Yeah, he is the workhorse for the Cherokees tonight.
And he comes out of the game for a breather on this one. 2nd and 2 now for McMinn County. They go trips left open with the lone tailback off to the right. And the keeper by Will Harris looks like it will be just enough for McMinn County first down. You figured McMinn County might do that sooner or later to try to keep the Ray County defense honest, just tuck it and run. And sure enough, that's what they did there.
He did, and they looks like they're thinking about a measurement, but it doesn't look like it's going to be necessary. But
it certainly looked to me like it was enough. And sure enough, my eyes, because I go to Eyes on Main, were able to spot McMinn County picking up that first down. Good work by Doctors Schaefer and Kmeyer.
From the doctors and staff at Eyes on Main, we welcome you to our new location on Market Street, where we proudly support Ray County Golden Eagle football.
And we are back now. They give off to the right, goes Hunt, and he will be sprung for the touchdown. There are no flags on the play. And McMinn County is an extra point away from knotting this up. Once again, Jalen Hunt.
I mentioned he made me nervous earlier, Jace. I could see him eventually breaking one, and he has done it here.
You were exactly right. He caught the Ray County defense napping. First of all, I want to apologize to Dr. Christina Smith. I left her out. She's a fantastic optometrist, also at Eyes on Main, and
a new mother.
Well, that's right, and congratulations. She is the better half. Oh, wow, what is this formation? McMinn County goes for 2, and they have picked it up and have taken a 1-point lead. And now with 10:51 left in the game, the score is McMinn County 8, the Ray County Golden Eagles 7.
Gutsy call by Coach Cagle. We'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Leslie Travis, and I want you to know the Tennessee Adult Education Program is here to help you earn your high school equivalency diploma. And the best part is that it's free. We have day and evening classes, and when you're ready for the test, we'll even pay for it. So tell me, why do you want to earn your high school equivalency diploma?
To open up new opportunities for me.
To accomplish my goal in life.
Call us today at 844-688-7944 or find us on Facebook at Southeast Tennessee Adult Education.
And we are back in case you just missed it. McMinn County scoring. Jalen Hunt on a long carry. And McMinn County going for 2, converts it, and have taken an 8-7 lead now. Just under 11 minutes to go in the game. McMinn County kicking deep. Aubrey Smith will field it at the 10. He's got good blocking out in front of him as he goes to the right side. He finds a crease. He's going to cut back towards the middle of the field. He breaks a couple tackles and takes it out across the 47. But Ray County will take over with great field position. Good return there, Cam.
Another great return from Aubrey, our Scholar of the Week, I believe. I can't remember who the official.
Yeah, that's right. He of the 4.58 GPA.
That is right.
Studying engineering.
Extremely hard work ethic. They just couldn't quite get the wall and the wedge put together for Aubrey that time.
Great return. Well, Ray County will take over 1st and 10 at their own 47. Cam, we got to have a positive answer right here. McMinn County just struck back. We got to make something happen on this drive.
So if you look at that, if you look at that McMinn County defense,
we now have Avery Allday in at fullback on this play. He will lead block for Pemberton, who keeps it himself. He will have trouble, but will make it back to the line of scrimmage just barely.
if you look at the Ray County, if you look at the McMinn County defense, they are cramping inside of 10 yards. They are really stacking the box on Ray County.
They once again are daring us to throw the ball. We'll see if Ray County dials it up. As Alday comes out of the game, and we've got Bo Garmany in at fullback now. Ray County with 2 wide receivers. Again, single coverage, no deep safety over the top. Pemberton looks to throw. He throws it across the middle where it is dropped.
In and out of the hands of Aaron Worthington.
There is a flag.
Okay.
An absolute dart by Pemberton. Hard to reel in. And it looks like the preliminary indication will go against Ray County, where it will be backed up.
We're going to roll this one back. Take a quick look at this. Oh, he was wide open. Worthington was in and out of his hands.
A great throw, really.
Great throw by Pemberton.
And now the referees are consulting with McMinn County to see if they want to decline the penalty or not. Looks like the call was an illegal man downfield. It will be declined to bring up 3rd and 10. Friend of the program and Ray County Circuit Court Clerk Jamie Holloway has texted in to say that at least I have more hair than him. I appreciate that, Jamie. You're almost alone on that list, but it is appreciated. 3rd and 10 now for Ray County. Coming out now with 2 wide receivers. Bo Garmany still in at fullback. Aubrey Smith in motion. The pitch will go to Smith, who tries to get around the left edge. He finds a few yards, but is brought down just across midfield, and it will bring up a 4th down. Cam, I think now is the situation where you may consider going for it. It's 4th and about 7 or so.
Got to punt now. No, I unfortunately, I don't believe Coach Pemberton is going to go for it. I would, of course, agree, Jason, would love to see us go for it, but over 9.5 minutes left here in the game, trailing by 1, going to put it back on the shoulders of the defense, see if they can force a quick 3 and out.
Kaler now back to punt. I'm curious to see if we have any trickeration, in the words of Ryan Smith. Once again, a low snap, and it is dribbling back to Kaler. All he can do is pick it up, field it, try to make some positive yards out of it. A good stiff arm. He's still on his feet. Hasn't been brought down until just now at across the 40-yard line. A bad snap.
And now
it almost two-hopped to Kaler. Took a bad hop right in front of him. He wasn't able to field it.
And he's coming up a little bit gingerly.
I mean, it's a
Jason,
good thing.
It's one of those things I have to question. Sorry to interrupt you there, but I have to question, after the previous snap was also on the punt, was rolled back to Kaler, and happens again here. I'm a little surprised, actually, maybe Coach Pemberton didn't go for it. I don't know if we're having some trouble with our long snapping, but that is 2 in a row now that have rolled to Kaler. This one, unfortunately, rolled past him.
Well, Cam, a lot of coaches will tell you that there is no such thing as the little things, whether it be a long snap or a holder. All are important. McMinn County taking over now 1st and 10. At the Ray County 45, they fling it out into the flats, and going nowhere is the wide receiver. Good job by Ray County's pass defense coming up. Ken, we talked about the keys on defense for Ray County is not getting beat deep, and credit to them tonight. Good pass defense so far. Great job by the defensive backs coming up on those short throws and guarding against any bombs. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10 now for McMinn County. Trips left open now. Quarterback Will Harris still in the gun. The give will go to Hunt up the middle. Dashing, gashing, galloping. He's going to have a very positive gain on that play, and Hunt is absolutely having his way with the Ray County defense in this second half.
A pickup of around 8 on the carry there for Hunt will bring up 3rd and 2. And Golden Eagle defense, like you said, Jace, not much of an answer for Hunt. They'll get a break here because he's not even going to be on the field. But he has just gotten things done for the Cherokees in this second half.
No, you're exactly right. The give will go up the middle, and shaking a man in the backfield is the ball carrier, number 1. That is Jalen Sharp. He's going to be close to a 1st down.
They're going to have to, I believe, measure that one with the chain. It is very close, Jace. I think he is going to be a chain link short.
It was Luis Castaneda that got the first call on him. Could not bring him down.
One referee is signaling for the 1st down, and they're going to give it to him. Big pickup there on 3rd down for the Cherokees. 7:41 now left in the game. Ray County needs to stop on this drive. Got to get the ball back while it's still a 1-possession game. Rather, I suppose, even if McMinn County scores, unless they convert 2, it will still be a one-possession game. And here is McMinn County, number 1, Jalen Sharp on the carry. Guys, it looks like the Ray County defense is wearing down.
Yeah, I was hoping it would be the Ray County offense that would begin to wear down that front 7 leading into the fourth quarter, but
I'm not really sure why McMinn is in a hurry-up. They need to be milking clock if I'm them, but either way, I'll take it. We've got a flag on the play in the vicinity of where a hold is. However, scoring on the play, Ezra Markle, but this one may be coming back.
We really are hoping that it is, Jace. There's also a Golden Eagle shaking up on the play.
And it will be holding on the McMinn County Cherokees. What a huge, huge call.
Well, that is huge.
I think that's maybe number 50, Jacob Scruggs, or actually, correction, sorry, that's number 60, Louis Castaneda.
He's 6'1" junior.
Yeah, great young man. Good-looking football player.
It's unfortunate anytime you have a player slow to get up on the field. However, Ray County probably did need a little bit of a break there. Hopefully regroup, catch your breath, get some water, come back strong. Castaneda looks like he's going to be okay. He is standing up now talking to the trainer.
The holding is a spot foul, so depending on where that hold actually was is going to...
I believe it's about right where they have the ball spotted currently. About a yard perhaps past the line of scrimmage there.
And a good round of applause as Castaneda is able to walk off under his own power. Ray County having to fight off a few injuries tonight. We've already lost Dustin Shelfer. Bo Garmany has previously been slow to exit the field, and now Luis Castaneda.
Goodwin was a little slow.
You're exactly right. All right, guys.
Just over 7 minutes left here in the game. McMinn leading Ray County 8-7. It's crunch time for the Golden Eagles.
It's going to bring up about a 1st and 18 now. And the snap is fumbled. Will Harris tries to scoop it up. He will not be able to make anything out of that play as Jackson Langley comes charging in. Harris takes the dive. That's going to be a significant loss for the play. 2 breaks in a row for the Ray County Golden Eagles there with the holding penalty.
Big time, just in and out of his hands. Langley and company. And it's going to be a big second, very long second down.
Maybe about second and a little over. About 21 is what I'm told, but it seems like it's even further than that.
Further than
Hunt
that.
is on the carry, tries to get around the right side, and he will have running room. There he goes. Touchdown. There are no flags on the play as Jalen Hunt has scored for the second time in the second half. Touchdown, McMinn County. Guys, we couldn't have asked for a better spot on the field. Second and extremely long.
Looking at this here again.
31.
Almost had him right there at the 30. He avoids the tackle. And then from there, he just makes a few nice moves and gets into the end zone. Credit to Jalen Hunt, as much as I'd rather not, but an impressive run.
Looks like McMinn will actually kick this one. Whistle is going to put things on pause.
I'd like to remind everyone that last year in Week 4, as we hosted McMinn County, was an amazing thriller of a game in I believe, double overtime. That we were able to pull it out.
The snap and hold are down, and the kick is perfect. McMinn County now jumps out to a 15-7 lead. With 6:19 left in the game, we'll be right back after this.
The safety and well-being of Ray County citizens are the top priority of Sheriff Mike Neal and the Ray County Sheriff's Department. With programs such as the Senior Citizens Awareness Network, the highly trained volunteers of Ray County Homeland Security, and the DARE program that works to keep our kids off drugs, Sheriff Mike Neal is looking out for you. On behalf of the Ray County Sheriff's Department, Sheriff Mike Neal asks you to drive safely to and from football games, and as always, go Eagles.
And here we are now with 6:19 left to go in the game. McMinn County will kick off to the Ray County Golden Eagles. The southpaw boots it just inside the 10 where Aubrey Smith will field it. He heads to his left. Finds a little bit of a crease, but a flag will come down. That is usually indicative of a block in the back or a hold. Ray County might be starting out with their worst field position of the second half tonight.
Jace, I know we mentioned it before, and it was actually what we scored on was the passing play as we were having a little bit of trouble on the ground game. Do you expect to see Coach Pemberton here now trailing 8?
I think it's possible.
Just over 6 minutes left. Are we going to see some more aerial attack?
Well, obviously there's plenty enough time for a sustained ground game. However, it's just not really been working for us tonight, especially anything trying to run to the outside. And Dr. Mackenzie Bowling has also texted in. He wants to see him go back to the pass as well. We'll see if they do so. Ray County comes out 2 wide receivers. Langley in motion, and Pemberton will in fact drop back. He's pressured up the middle, rolls to his left. He's got running room around the left sideline. And he darts ahead for a gain of about 7 or so.
We were definitely looking to throw there for you, Dr. Bowling.
And, even in bad pass protection, Pemberton is able to make something out of nothing. Gain of about 6 on the play. We'll set up 2nd and 4. And even when we're not able to get the pass off, we're at least getting some positive yardage out of those plays. Pemberton has already shown that he can keep the play alive with his feet until a man gets open. Once again, Ray County with 2 wide receivers. Aubrey Smith in motion. The give goes up the middle to the fullback. However, he is tackled immediately. It looked like it was number 33, Eli Johnson, on the carry. His first carry of the night. It's going to bring up 3rd and 3. And Cam, at the very least, it's a manageable 3rd down where even if we want to go to the ground game, we can probably pick it up. I might even call a quarterback sneak here. Instead, well, there we go. Pemberton on the keeper will have enough for a 1st down.
Great call, Coach Cochran there.
Why, thank you, Cam.
And that is going to be a Ray County Lazy Boy 1st down, Jace. It's been a while since we've been able to say that, and that definitely feels good. And we need all the good we can take right now.
You're exactly right.
Let's hope Zach can get these boys downfield. They still have a lot of real estate to cover.
Just over 5 minutes left to play in the game. Ray County once again comes out 2 wide receivers. Smith in motion to the left, and the give will be tucked, pulled away, and pitched out to the outside. Aubrey Smith on the receiving end of the pitch from Zach Pemberton. Positive gain on that play. One of the few times we've been able to pick up yardage on that option pitch to the outside. That's going to bring up 2nd about 5 or so.
Absolutely. Would like to thank our title sponsor, Professional Therapy Services and Ray Medical Center, for these replays.
Just over 5 minutes left here in the game. McMinn leading Ray County 15-7. Both teams do have all 3 timeouts.
Smith once again in motion. Pemberton will pull it, keep it, plunge ahead, pick up a couple. It's going to bring up once again a manageable 3rd down and 3. Cam, that's why it's so important to not have penalties early on in possessions, early on in series that back you up. So now Ray County has the full playbook to utilize. They can run it, they can throw it, doesn't matter, as opposed to it being 3rd and long in an obvious passing situation. And honestly, what I would dial up right here, McMinn showing only a 4-man front. I might just sneak it myself. But instead it'll be pitched to the outside, and with running room is Aubrey Smith, who gets across midfield before he is upended. It'll be yet another Ray County Lazy Boy 1st down.
A great play there, Jace. We mentioned it was not working that effectively so far tonight. That's twice on this drive. A big pickup there. Coach Pemberton obviously saw something that we did not, and a gutsy call to go back to that and having success for a 2nd time here.
It was gutsy, and they really threaded the needle on that play. There was not a lot of – he didn't have a lot of running room on that sideline.
The snap is fumbled. Pemberton having trouble scooping it, but it looks like he did get back onto it. Both he and Jackson Langley were there making the recovery. However, it will be a negative play on 1st down.
And it does keep the clock ticking.
just over 4 minutes left to go in the game. Ray County will have it second down, about 13 to go.
If you're enjoying this game, we encourage you to share it with all your friends on social media.
Pemberton will keep it, and nothing is there.
No, he's down.
They're not whistling him.
Yeah.
They are, in fact, whistling him down, thank goodness.
That was close.
Yeah, I didn't ever
close.
hear the whistle. I saw the head official pointing to the spot indicating, no, he's down, but I didn't quite hear the whistle until much later.
That's right. The back judge actually threw up a little beanbag to indicate a fumble. However, the line judge had blown the play dead, apparently, saying that Zach Pemberton's forward progress was stopped. Ray County takes a timeout now where it'll be 3rd down and 13.
Ooh.
With 3:28 left to go, we'll be right back.
So the pride of the Southland Band now is concluding its pregame performance here on Shields-Watkins Field. And now the Tennessee Volunteers are massing in the North Tunnel. There's emotion and passion, you can tell it. The tee opens, and now the emotion and passion of the fans comes to the forefront as the Tennessee Volunteers come running through the tee.
Farm Bureau Insurance is proud to be the official insurance of the Vols.
And it's football time in Tennessee.
And on behalf of all of us at Farm Bureau Insurance, go Eagles.
Hi, I'm Marcy Thurman with Market Street Hair in Dayton. For over a decade, we've been honored to serve this community with a cut above experience.
We're going to cut right back into the action.
3rd down and 13 now for Ray County. Pemberton under center, 2 wide receivers. Aubrey Smith in motion. We fake the toss. Pemberton's going to roll to his right, then cut back to his left. He's got Smith deep, and it is overthrown just wide left, and that it will bring up 4th down, 4th and 13. And fellas, with 3 minutes left to go, you got to think long and hard about going for this one.
I don't think there's an option, Jace. I think you absolutely have to go for it. The ball basically on the 50.
Smith had his man turned around, but Pemberton, being pressured, wasn't able to deliver the ball exactly where it needed to be. And sure enough, Coach Pemberton will go for it on 4th down here near midfield. 3:21 left in this game. And once again, we've got single coverage to the bottom of your screen. No safety help over the top. And Pemberton is pressured. He's going to let it go. He's got Aubrey Smith deep.
There is a late flag. I know we're discouraged with the incompletion. There is a late flag. The only thing we can hope for here is some sort of personal foul against McMinn. And I don't know if that's going to be what it is.
Smith had a step on his man. Once again, we've got illegal man downfield. Pemberton, while scrambling.
We're going to run this one back, folks.
Once again, play action. Pemberton pressured. He steps up in the pocket, does a great job keeping his eyes downfield, and he had a man and couldn't connect. And so McMinn County will take over 1st and 10 at the Ray County 49. And guys, no two ways about it. We've got to have a stop, and have a stop very quickly. We've only got 2 timeouts left in this game. McMinn picks up maybe 2 first downs. That might be enough to ice it. 3:13 left now. And perhaps very curiously, it's not Hunt who's in at tailback, but instead Jalen Sharp, the junior. Will Harris once again in the gun. And the give goes up the middle. And going almost nowhere is Sharp. And I'm pretty incredulous that Jalen Hunt is not in this game at running back for McMinn County, that they go with Sharp.
You know, I see him standing right there by his coach with his helmet off on the sideline, talking to his coaching staff. I don't know exactly what the issue is, if they're saving him. I didn't see any injury. I'm very confused as well, though, Jace.
Ray County will save its timeout. McMinn lets the clock run down. Time ticking away, under 2:40 now. McMinn facing 2nd and 10 after the no gain.
Play clock at 8 seconds.
And the snap is with 4 seconds left. Once again, the run goes up the middle. Gain of about 5 goes Sharp. And it looks like Ray County will take that timeout. That is their second.
Actually, they're okay. The official threw me off there. He actually officialed that McMinn was calling it, but of course he then spun around and corrected. Ray County taking the timeout.
We'll take one as well. We'll be right back.
It's overwhelming sometimes that you have someone that if something happens, they watch your back. It's one of the things that I like. It's personal to me to knowing that if I can come in and rely on my team to help me out if I don't know anything, or that or vice versa if they feel the same way. So it's a humbling experience. I get overwhelmed too when I stop at the galleries or I see Lazy Boy on TV, and we know that it's a big product, and we say, man, you know what, I built that.
And we are back now with a huge third down for the McMinn County Cherokees. 3rd and 5, Ray County needing a stop. Only one timeout left, 2:21 left to go in this game. Trailing 15-7. The give will go to Hunt, who tries to make something happen around the right side, but the Ray County defense is there. That is number 33, Eli Johnson, who has recently been in at fullback. The sophomore stepping up with a huge tackle. And Ray County will once again call timeout. That is their last timeout, I believe. They are not able to stop this clock anymore. Just over 2 minutes left to go. Ray County trails 15-7.
What do you do here, Jace? If you're the coach for Cherokee here, 4th down and about 4, maybe 5.
I think you absolutely punt it. I think you absolutely force Ray County to try to drive the entire field to score, because really the McMinn County defense has played great tonight. And I think you put the trust in your defense if you're McMinn, and you dare Ray County to beat you.
We're going to stay here. You see Coach Pemberton and staff talking to his team. McMinn is going to come out, it looks like, in punt formation, so they're going to go with your recommendation, Jace. They're going to say, okay, Golden Eagles, you think you can beat us? Let's see it. We're going to give you the ball back with just over 2 minutes to play.
Curious to see if Ray County goes after this punt.
Oh, there is a
looks like
whistle.
McMinn County will take a timeout. Not sure they liked what they saw. And they're going to think about this one. We're going to take a quick timeout as well. We'll be right back.
Justin came out. We walked the land, we looked over the land, and he started coming up with some wonderful ideas.
Whether you're a do-it-yourselfer looking for the best materials or want our experts to create beautiful spaces in your outdoor places, stop by or give us a call at 423-531-2671 or visit our online galleries at mccoshlandscaping.com. That's MCCOSH landscaping.com.
And we are back now. McMinn County on to punt. 2:14 left in this game.
McMinn is going to call yet another timeout.
Wow. Okay, back-to-back timeouts by McMinn County. That will leave them with only one remaining. We'll be right back.
It's overwhelming sometimes that you have someone that if something happens, they watch your back. It's one of the things that I like. It's personal to me to knowing that if I can come in and rely on my team to help me out if I don't know anything, or that or vice versa if they feel the same way. So it's a humbling experience. I get overwhelmed too when I stop at the galleries or I see Lazy Boy on TV, and we know that it's a big product, and we say, man, you know what, I built that. When you come in, instead of they don't.
And once again, McMinn County will bring out the punter. Alert viewer Ryan Smith, Dr. Ryan Smith, chimed in and said that McMinn County, it's almost blocked, Cam. Almost. Ray County almost got to it. Instead, the ball will roll, take a Ray County bounce, and it will be downed. at just inside the 24-yard line.
How close was that?
We almost got to it, Elmer. And really, once again, like Dr. Ryan Smith was saying, McMinn County should absolutely have tried to draw Ray County offsides with a hard count. A real missed opportunity for them. Ray County benefits from it.
So we're going to get to see Coach Mark Pemberton's best 2-minute drill offense here, trailing by 8, ball at the 24-yard line.
You know, Cam, McMinn County has been able to get pressure up the middle on Zach Pemberton tonight. I'd love to see us try to set up a screen, perhaps a throwback screen. Ray County comes out 2 wide receivers. Eli Johnson in at fullback. Nice rollout to the left. Pemberton shakes the defensive end. He will throw it. Now, I'm sorry, he tucks and runs after a pump fake. He makes a few players miss, and good hard running by Zach Pemberton will have it close to a first down. Looks like he ran for about a gain of 9.
But Zach did take a big hard hit at the end and did fumble the football.
Oh, no.
McMinn recovered it, and that's going to be the ball game.
We're going to run that one back.
Pemberton rolling to his left, makes a man miss. He's got his eyes downfield, great pump fake. He still had a man open in the flat, but a good run. He's just got to hang on to the football there.
Oh.
And you can see clearly it came out as he was getting stood up.
Yeah, he got stood up and hit by 2.
No question about it. Your senior quarterback has to take care of the football right there. However, Ray County.
Well, what a run by Zach. I mean, really, at this point, you really got to put it all on the line.
I definitely commend his courage to take off and try to make something happen there, but he does have to get to the ground right there at the end. I'm going to go ahead and slide and then get back into the offense. But that's okay. Those mistakes, unfortunate, but looks like that one is going to cost the Golden Eagles here tonight.
Now, McMinn County will take its final timeout prior to being penalized. The good news for Ray County is that we have 1 timeout left. We can stop the clock one more time as the referee waves off the flag. And look at the Golden Eagle faithful in the visitor stands. No one is leaving.
Oh, absolutely not.
But I'm being told that the scoreboard is incorrect. Ray County actually has no timeouts remaining. And it looks like men might come out in a victory formation. All Ray County can hope for is a botched snap at this point.
This is a big win for McMinn County. I would like to remind our viewers that they are a 6A team.
Tough fought ball game here tonight. A lot of defense, sloppy play at times.
We'll be continuing district play next week on the road at Lenoir City.
With 17 seconds left on the play clock, Will Harris is content to let it wind down. This snap will have to come with about 1:10 left. As I think we will be able to get the ball back with at least a few seconds left on the clock if my math is correct. There's a good chance it's not. And sure enough, my math is incorrect. We will not be able to get this ball back, I don't believe. It'll be one more knee for McMinn County, and that will be it as we are not able to stop the clock. Very frustrating loss. Our defense played well at times. We did a great job against the pass tonight. McMinn just not able to move it through the air. However, Jalen Hunt found some success in the second half, scoring 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, this is a perfect time to remind our viewers about the Farm to Table event hosted by Main Street Dayton coming up on September 15th. Also on that day, one of our favorite, this broadcast favorite organizations, the Walk for Life with the Women's Care Center. The Care Center has now been renamed, and that's going to do it here in Athens.
A lot of missed opportunities tonight for the Ray County Golden Eagles. Not able to get much done on offense. The lone score coming on a strike from Zach Pemberton to Dylan Reed.
If you're in Ray County, we would encourage you to make your way to the Steak and Shake. There's plenty of time. They're open till 11 on Friday nights as their post-game meal sponsor. Look forward to seeing our friends there at Steak and Shake very soon.
Cam, what are your closing thoughts on tonight's game?
Jace, like I mentioned a little bit earlier, it was a tough fought contest. Really, a lot of defense. We didn't see obviously any scoring until that third quarter. I would have liked to seen us maybe go to the air a little bit earlier. Obviously, I am no coach, and I don't want to call into question Coach Pemberton's play calling. Just personally, it didn't seem like to me that the ground attack was quite getting it done. I would have liked to seen us go to the air a little bit more. But in the end, it looks like we were going to try to do that there in the 2-minute drill, and Zach just unfortunately had a fumble.
And, when you hold your opponent to 15 points, your defense has really done enough to give you a chance at winning the game. They've put you in position to win. You expect your offense, especially an offense like Ray County's, to do a little bit better than 7 points. But, again, early in the first half, we had penalties at the start of drives. We had negative plays. And we also had turnovers. Again, the only two keys for Ray County's offense, hold on to the ball and do not put yourself in bad situations with penalties.
We are going to take it down to the field.
Coach, obviously a disappointing loss there, but what are your thoughts on the game?
Well, they basically whipped us. They whipped us. We couldn't do much offensively. They won the line of scrimmage against us. I didn't do as great a job calling the game either, but we made way too many mental mistakes. Again, putting the ball on the ground. So we have got to find, and the mental mistakes are what got me more than anything. Evidently, we're not doing a good enough job coaching them up on their assignments, because we made a ton of them tonight. But give McMinn County credit; they were more physical than us, and I think our kids got tired. We got a lot of kids playing both ways, and I think the heat and stuff tonight got to us, and they played a few more kids than we did. So that may have something to do with it. But we usually pride ourselves in being in great shape. It sure seemed like we were struggling tonight, though.
Well, obviously our thoughts and prayers are with the players that were injured during this game. Hope that they are back at it soon. We have another game coming up next week. What are we looking forward to?
Well, it's a region game, so it's a playoff game, playoff seeding game. So we got to flush this one, learn from the mistakes, and then flush it, and let's move on to next week, and hopefully we'll improve.
All right, Coach. Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks.
All right, guys, back up to you in the booth.
All right, guys, you heard it. Coach Pemberton there taking responsibility. Said the guys ran out of gas tonight in the second half. That normally we pride ourselves on being a very well-conditioned team, and our coaches do a great job making sure of that. But we were a little bit worn down. Not sure if it was the heat, the humidity. But in his words, McMinn County whipped us. I think that's being very generous to McMinn County. They played a great game. But sure enough, Ray County did a lot to defeat themselves. What do you think, Cam?
It was a tough fought game. Both sides. Rivalry matchup. It's the kind of game you expect. We knew it was going to be a tough one coming in. There were a lot of mistakes, but the McMinn back. He kept fighting, kept knocking on that door, and he finally got through.
Indeed, he did, Elmer. So here in McMinn County, Ray County goes down to the Cherokees 15-7. We mentioned we are on the road next week at Lenoir City, hoping to bring you a broadcast. More than likely, we will be able to do that. We'll have confirmation on our social media outlets.
That's
throughout the week.
We fall to 2-1, 3-1 if you count the Cleveland Cowards.
Yeah, and I'm kind of interested in getting an update as Cleveland was leading Knox Catholic at the half. If we can find that score. It's 28-21. Cleveland is leading in the fourth. Is that in Knoxville?
Yes, that is at Catholic. Wow.
That's at Catholic. That's a big-time game we want to keep our eyes on.
Lots of regional implications there, Elmer. Next week, like you said, we'll be at Lenoir City. Should be a great game. We hope you're able to tune in and enjoy it with us. Yeah, that's right. As Club Med tells us, we basically win next week and we'll be in the playoffs. We will have assured a playoff spot. Pretty nice to wrap that up by week 4 or 5.
Yeah, we had small districts, small region we're in, tough region nonetheless with Knox Catholic, Walker Valley, Saudi Daisy, and Lenoir City. Big game in Lenoir City. Got a lot of starting to earn a lot of respect for that team. Earn a lot of respect for McMinn County tonight. They avenged themselves with that double overtime loss last year at Bill Horton Field. And hopefully as these schedules are rebuilt next year, that'll be announced usually in December. Hopefully McMinn County will stay on our schedule and we'll be able to hopefully get the last word in on this series next year. For now, they will have the last word, and we'll tip our hat to them.
Well, they definitely haven't seen the last of us. McMinn County and Ray County go way back in this football rivalry. McMinn County usually with a pretty strong program.
And it's I'd be remiss if I did not say that of all the visiting places that we have come and they've allowed us to do our broadcast, the team here, Mr. Haney, being the sports information director here at McMinn County, is just the most hospitable that we've ever experienced. Fed us well and treated us kindly, and we look to return the favor hopefully next year as they come to Evansville, hopefully, if the schedules work out that way. But for us in Ray Review,
go Eagles.
Go Eagles.
It's overwhelming sometimes that you have someone that if something happens, they watch your back. It's one of the things that I like. It's personal to me to knowing that if I can come in and rely on my team to help me out if I don't know anything, or that or vice versa if they feel the same way. So it's a humbling experience. I get overwhelmed too when I stop at the galleries or I see Lazy Boy on TV, and we know that it's a big product, and we say, man, you know what, I built that. When you come in, instead of, they don't want you to start on the bottom, you're going to start right at the top, and you're going to start right with that team, and that team is going to be there for your support and for your fall. So it's one of those things that I'm very proud to say that if I had a friend that come in and say, hey, you know what, Lazy Boy is good. The money's good and the people are good, and they're willing to wait until you can get up to that level. You have a backup. You have a team that will carry you until you're ready to be out on your own out there.
If you're interested in joining our award-winning team, stop by our Lazy Boy office to submit an application or give us a call at 775-3900.
I'm Marcy Thurman with Market Street Hair in Dayton. For over a decade, we've been honored to serve this community with a cut above experience.
At Market Street Hair, you can expect a fun atmosphere with very reasonable prices. We specialize in the latest cuts and use the best color available. We're conveniently located at 1599 Market Street in Dayton. Make your appointment today. Give us a call at 775-4849.
Go Eagles!